Hi again, everybody. It's your old pal, the History Nerd. I am back in the man cave, and in this video, we are going to unbox and review the Stetson Adventurer straw fedora hat that a duly authorized representative of the United States Postal Service deposited with gentle and tender loving care upon my doorstep earlier today. So with that said, let's quit farting around and get started with the unboxing. Now this hat, I believe, is called the Stetson Adventurer because it is a fedora style hat and looks a little bit like a straw version of the hat that we saw Harrison Ford wear in so many of the Indiana Jones movies. I had to order my hat online from a retailer, hatsunlimited.com, which is located in California, because I have a giant noggin, and that was the only store I could find anywhere that had this hat in giant noggin size. So as we open the box, we are confronted with a return form and a tissue covered hat, which we will now uncover. And here is our Stetson Adventurer. Let me tell you, my first impression is I am a bit shocked at how lightweight this hat is. It weighs basically nothing. This is a very lightweight hat. This is a spring and summer hot weather hat that will help keep the sun off of you and make sure that you do not get hot. Now, this is not an expensive Stetson. This is not a high-end Stetson hat. This hat costs $65, which any of you who buy Stetsons knows that's at about the bottom of the price range for Stetsons. You can also tell it's not a high-end Stetson because it doesn't come in size 7.5, 7 3/4. This comes in size small through double extra large. And as I said, I had to order a double extra large because of my big melon. This hat comes in two colors. It comes in a off-white color that Stetson calls natural, and it comes in this color, which is known as butterscotch. So let's take a look at the hat and kick the tires and see what we're working with. The hat has a 4-inch crown with a pinched front shape, and the brim on this hat is 2.5 inches wide. It's got a wide grosgrain ribbon. I say in all my videos, it's spelled G-R-O-S-G-R-A-I-N, but it's not pronounced gross grain. It's pronounced grosgrain, and that just means it's a textured ribbon. And here on the side, we have a hat pin that simply says Stetson on it. We'll take a look at the inside. Y'all, I am shocked at how lightweight this hat is, but we'll get into that in a minute. On the inside, there's no Stetson label on the top of the crown like there is on the high-end hats. It is a cloth absorbent sweatband. It's not leather or even the Naugahyde fake leather that some of the Stetson hats have. This is just a plain old cloth absorbent sweatband. Which probably explains why the hat band is wide. Y'all, when hat bands were first put on hats, their purpose was to cover up the sweat stains that would inadvertently up here at the base of the crown. So if you put a hat band over it, nobody can see the sweat stain. And certainly with a cloth absorbent sweat band, I'm sure there will be some sweat stains on the bottom of this crown, but the hat band should help cover those. So we've got the cloth hat band, we've got a cloth Stetson label in the back of the sweatband. It says double extra large, and we have a sticker that just says made in Mexico. Most, if not all, of Stetson's straw hats are made in Mexico. I know that the lower end hats are all made in Mexico, and then we have the information adhesive sticker that will come out. I thought it would be interesting and useful for some of you to compare this $65 straw Stetson hat with the 10X straw open road Stetson hat that costs $135, almost, well, more than double the cost of this hat, and we will look at some of the differences. Obviously, the one I have already noticed is this is a lightweight hat. This is a heavy hat. The quality, just by holding them, you can tell the quality difference between the two hats, whereas the Stetson Open Road is much more substantial. It's got the shellac coating that's common to these. You can't really squeeze this hat, whereas this hat, I mean, you can easily squeeze it. Let me note that both of these hats are made from Shantung straw. And if you've seen my other straw hat videos about Stetson straw hats, you'll recall Shantung straw is not made of straw at all. What they do is they get high-grade paper, they put it under tremendous pressure so the paper bonds together, and then they cut it into thin straw-like strips, and then they weave those paper strips into a hat. So both of these hats are basically paper hats, but I can tell you again, while this one feels like a paper hat, this one does not. The quality difference is amazing. The 10X obviously has the label in the top. It has the leather sweatband in it, but I can tell you, if you want to see the most obvious differences between these two hats and the quality of the weaving, if you look at the brims, the underside of the brim, this one is full of imperfections and not very tightly woven, whereas this one is perfect. The workmanship, the quality is obvious. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a machine-made hat versus this hat. One more obvious difference is with a 10X Stetson straw hat, if you want to, you can't snap the brim down. If you want to have the brim shaped, you have to use steam like you do with a fur felt hat or another high quality hat. You have to steam this hat to shape it. Whereas this Stetson hat, you don't need to steam it. And well, you really can't shape the brim because it doesn't stay, but this one has a snap down brim as you would expect from a Fedora. Now, I have commented about the difference in quality from this hat to this hat. Do I think this is a bad hat? On first glance, I do not. Because this is a high-end Stetson that is meant to be an investment that will last you for years and years. This is a hat, the 10X Open Road, that you can wear to church, you can wear to work. This is almost a dress hat that will last you for years. This is a $65 hat, folks. This is the kind of hat you throw on to go play golf You wear it on the weekends. If something happens to this hat, it gets damaged, it gets stained, you lose it, y'all, you're not out that much because it's a $65 weekend hat. And while all of us enjoy our high-end Stetsons, all of us need a weekend throw-around Stetson hat that we can use and abuse at will. So I think I will appreciate having this hat. So now that we have looked at the hat, we've compared it to the 10X Open Road, I think there's one thing left to do, and that is for me to try on this hat. As I've said before, folks, I cannot see myself in the video setup I have here. So when I put this hat on, if I look like a pluperfect idiot, you will know that I look like an idiot well before I realize that I look like an idiot. So here we go. We will put on the Stetson Adventurer hat. It fits perfectly. I needed a double X. The double X fits me perfectly. I wear a 7 3/4 hat size and numeric hats, and I can tell you that this double X fits me perfectly. I hope that I look like Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones in this hat and not like an Italian pimp. Let me say that's the end of the review. And at this point in the video, according to my YouTube analytics, it says most folks stop watching my videos and move on to somewhere else. But for those of you who have stuck around and are loyal to the old history nerd, I've got a surprise for you. I have some bonus footage that I'm going to put at the end of this video. Several of you have reached out to me with questions about the man cave. You've asked if this man cave is part of my house. You've asked if it's a separate structure. You want to see more of it. And perhaps one day I will record a tour of the man cave because I have a lot of cool memorabilia in here. But I will tell you the man cave is a separate structure in the backyard of my house. My wife let me build basically a smaller replica of our house in the backyard of our house as my man cave. And so I recently bought a video drone, and for poops and giggles, I flew the video drone over the man cave and took some video that I'm going to add to the very end of this one. So if any of you are the ones who expressed curiosity about the man cave, do not fret, my friends, for your curiosity will soon be satiated at the end of this video. So before we get to the bonus footage, let me thank all of you for watching this video and all of my videos. If you enjoy the content on my channel, I need you to do 3 things for me. I need you to give me the Fonzie thumbs up like. Hey, I need you to hit subscribe, and I need you to ring the bell so the next time I fire up the old YouTube gizmo, you will be among the first ones to know. Let me close the video like I close all of my videos by asking all of you to be good, be well, be happy, and stay tuned for the bonus footage, folks. I hope you like it. Goodbye, and God bless you.
History.